Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions. Today we're going to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, the original one that came out in 1999. It was released for the Mega Drive or the Genesis if you're in America. And the reason why we're playing this, and we're going to be talking about is it worth playing, because that's the whole premise of Mabimpressions. Is it worth watching? Is it worth playing? Is it worth buying? Etc. The reason why we're doing the very first Sonic game is because I'm starting to do something called the Sonic Legacy Marathon. This was the 30th anniversary year of Sonic coming out, and I thought it'd be fun for us to go through a lot of the games. If you guys are interested, I am Let's Playing all of them on our Twitch channel. I'm going to be uploading the stream VODs on the Let's Play channel, so Twitch to come watch us live, and Mabimpressions Games VOD to watch the VODs. There's a link down below. We're going through all the games in chronological order, primarily mostly the ones in English that I can get my hands on. And it took a while, and I did compile a whole list of games, and it seems like there's about 40 to 60 of them, not counting all the little all the side ones that I might have missed, but hopefully some people will let me know. So that aside, this is the first game in the series that we're going to be talking about, and I just finished playing the game. It took me 2 days. Well, I only played a couple hours one day and a couple hours another day, so I would say total time to beat it took me about an hour and a half. Now, my history with this game is I have never completed the game before. My only sort of exposure to the very early Sonic games was back when I was a kid, and we had a Sega Genesis at the house, and the Sonic game that we have, at least the one I remember, we had Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the one with Sonic and Tails. I remember because me and my sister would do multiplayer. After like a year or two of having it, my parents actually gave the console and all the games away to the Philippines, family in the Philippines. So then we just had our Super Nintendo. So that was it for Sonic for me. And then later on we got the Dreamcast. I played Sonic Adventure, but on the Dreamcast there was a collection of games. I forgot what it's called. I think I have it behind me. It's like the Sega Mega Packs collection that where it had a lot of different games on it, such as Virtual Cop, Vector Man, and Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was on there. So I did play a lot of those games. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 I played through, but I never beat it as a kid because it's a difficult game, and I'll give you some reasons why it is so difficult. But what I remembered going in was simply Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, and that's it. I don't remember much else of the game. So as we went through it here, I was trying to figure out how am I going to play, how am I going to record it. Of course, I can always just get a Genesis and hook it up. I can always put the Genesis Mini up here. I have it here just sitting up here with the Super Nintendo Mini here. But I was like, you know what? Let's just get the Sonic Mega Packs Plus collection. So I got a PlayStation emulator, and I got the ROM. And I was able to get that thing working, ready to go. I don't know if it's one-to-one what the PS2 would have emulated the game like. I felt like the colors were a little washed out. Maybe you guys can let me know the original. Like, is it a little darker than it should be? And of course, the music was pretty good. There were some slowdown in a lot of bits, especially in the water levels where there's a lot of like things going on in the screen. But yeah, it was a pretty good experience. I beat it. With caveats though, I did not use save states. However, inside of the Mega Packs collection, there is a sort of save now. So I use that save in certain areas because now we get to the nitty gritty of Sonic 1. That game is hard. It's not like impossible. It's a lot of trial and error and really precise jumping. Now, this is very interesting because a lot of the people who grew up in the era where Sonic was just starting out and he was competing with Mario, being the mascot of Sega, his whole thing was gotta go fast, I'm fast, blast processing, Mario is slow, all those kiddie games on Nintendo, but Sonic is fast. You play this first game. And sure, Green Hill Zone is awesome. Everyone loves it. The iconic music. I'm probably going to be playing some Sonic music on the video here. And yeah, you go really fast on the first stage. Sure, you have to slow down a couple of times, jump here or there. And then, it's awesome. It's green. It's colorful. Then you get to Marble Zone. And then Marble Zone and all the zones afterwards, it becomes more of a platformer where you have to take your time. So even though Sonic was marketed as, oh, super fast, never stopping, gotta go fast, you slow down a lot. You slow down quite a bit. There's so many platforms where you have to wait for it to come back and forth. If you go too fast, you're gonna end up falling in death traps. They have I don't know if they I don't think they have these super boots, like the fast boots in this one. I didn't see any, but they did have the invincibility power up, where you hit the box and you go dun, 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 and you go power up and you go through there. That thing is good for the maybe the first and second act. Everything you get it later on, unless you know the levels in and out like the back of your hand. It's a death trap. It makes you have a false sense of safety, where like, oh, I can't be killed. You're gonna fall down and die in pit traps, dude. It's that crazy. So what makes the game really hard? Well, it was around the time where arcade sort of gameplay loops were still very popular, meaning to get the most out of your money, you want to, they want to make the games gradually harder, so you have to start all the way over from the beginning of the game and go through it over and over and over again, without save states. Oh, I say save states, without the innate save file that this new version had. It's 2005. It was 2005. It probably would have taken me double the time to beat it, because I died so many times in the last couple of acts that it would have just started you over. So you start with 3 lives, and the only way to get more lives is to do the bonus stages. So how it works is each zone has 3 acts. The first 2 acts, if you collect 50 coins and you get to the end of the stage, there's a giant ring that you could jump through instead of which is a portal. So you go to the this special stage, a little mini game where you're in ball form the whole time and everything is going all nuts. Well, if you collect enough coins in there, you're going to get a continue. So once you run out of lives, you just restart from there. So you have to be really good in the stages to get it. I would have loved rather if it just, maybe barred a little bit from other games like Mario, where if you just collected 100 coins at once, you get another life then and there. But no, you have to get the 50, get to the end no matter what, and then inside the minigame you have to do well to get that thing, which is nuts. It's nuts. And also inside of those mini games, that's the only way to get the good ending. You have to go in there 7 times before the game ends, before you get to the final boss and beat him, and then you have to collect the Chaos Emeralds, and then that's how you get the good ending. Now, the good and the bad endings, they're not that different. I ended up getting the bad ending. I did not collect a single emerald. It was just a chore to just get to the end. It was cool, but man, it's tough to get to the end. So we looked up the good ending instead of, okay, it's the same ending sequence, right? But during the bad ending, Eggman is holding up a sign or something saying the end, or something like that, like try again or something. But then if you get the good ending, it's just Eggman stomping the ending screen that says the end, oh, I messed up. So yeah, you gotta get all the Chaos Emeralds, and then that's the good ending. So there's replayability there to get really, really good at the game. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is a game that is easy to pick up, but then as soon as you get to the later stages, it gets a little tough. It's not the longest game. If you are super good, you can get through it in maybe about an hour. If you're good and never played the game before, you could probably get it through an hour. But if you go through and you just make a couple of mistakes, there are some really cheap deaths here, like easy falls, and platforms push you up or push you down and squish you. It's very easy to die. And like I said, it's not that easy to get extra lives and continues. It's just not. So if you were on you spent 50 minutes getting to the final boss, you die once, that's it, Sega, and then you freaking restarts the game and then puts you all the way back to the beginning. You're screwed. You gotta restart it. So it does suffer from a little bit of that old school game looping, but if you kind of play like I did, I played it with save states, but I did not want to cheese the game. So, for example, I did not want to save it right before the Eggman boss or anything. I would save it only in between acts. So if I died on the 99% of that level, I would go back to the beginning and go from there. So it's kind of like how a modern game would be. You die at the level you start at the beginning of the level, and I would go through there. I would not try to oh, I gotta save it this particular jump here so I can go over. I did not do that. So I think if you play the game with a sort of modern quality of life, where you're okay, I'm going to handicap myself a little bit, I think it's a really enjoyable experience to play that way. So, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 91 on Genesis, playing through the Mega Packs collection on a PlayStation 2 emulator. There's a lot of different ways to play, but I thought to play it on here because it has a lot of the other games that I'm definitely going to be playing in the series. And if this one, works well, it's good here. So, yeah, I like it a lot, and I guess I will give it a final rating. Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It's a good start definitely not going to be the best game. They made a lot more, right? So I'm gonna give this a 6.8 out of 10. I liked it for, you know, what it has achieved, what it has created. Sonic is here, but I'm sure the next games, you know, come out with Tails, with Knuckles. They're refining the experience, adding new abilities like the spin dash. This one does not have the spin dash, it's just you jumping and stuff. So it's there, but they still have a lot to build on. But it's a good start, 6.8. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe for daily videos. Please come by the Let's Play YouTube to watch my full playthrough, and come by Twitch. There's a lot of other games, and we're going to be going through them all and hopefully doing reviews just like this on here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.